Titans don't play till tonight, though, right? We may have lost a few because of that game. Go Titans. Okay, what do you want to do?
What do you get out of that?
It was a good tune-up. I'm glad we scheduled the game. I wouldn't want to go into Pac-12 play next week with a 2-week layoff, especially since the Washington schools are both playing each other as we speak. And, so they will kind of be revved up and ready. So that's what this was for. Break a sweat, work some kinks out, and get back together.
Coach, throughout most of the non-con, I would say, you've kind of been 6-7 deep at most in a lot of these games, rotation-wise and minute-wise. Was it nice to kind of get 8, 9, and 10 involved and maybe spread out the minutes, get them some burn a little bit more in case you guys need to go deeper into that lineup when the Pac-12 starts?
Well, they're earning it. Lydia is playing a lot better. I mean, she is, and she's doing a good job. I don't know how many rebounds she got. Well, I can't even see that, so I'm not going to look. But she's been rebounding the ball well and defending really well. So she's earned that extra time. We're going to need her in Pac-12 play. And then Morgan Yeager's been in and out because of her, just her health. So we've kind of had to do it because of that. But I anticipate we'll go 9 deep the rest of the year. It's funny. We only have through our first 12 games, not today doesn't count, but through our first 12 games, we only have one player averaging 30 minutes or more. So we've been spreading it out for the most part the whole year. So I think kids are rested well enough for what's going to be, I think, really exciting January and February and a little bit of March.
Taylor went 5 for 5 from the 3 in the first half. What did you see from her this game?
Wait, who was?
Taylor.
Oh, yeah, boy, she played great. And, she's been playing really well for us. She hasn't shot the ball well up until now. So it was really good to see, her make those baskets. And she was hunting them, too. She was ready. She caught it ready to shoot. And she's hesitated from time to time. No, she's a good player. She's a good player.
Hold your breath. Maybe Ruthie on the breakaway was going to try to dunk it.
Well, I kind of got on my assistant coach. Yeah, that's what she's supposed to do on a breakaway. At least try. She'd rather take the 3. No, that was one of these days soon. Satu's the one I think that might have a shot.
So right in I think it was in the third quarter, there was a couple exchanges there on the break where, through our cameras, we could see Sabrina just have a huge smile on her face. And it seems that, there's a lot of these super competitive games with Syracuse and Mississippi States where, your athletes are very locked in, they're very in the zone. Was it nice to kind of get a game like this where it was less about being super competitive in that zone and just kind of enjoying playing the game before they go into a grind of the season?
Yeah, well, I think if you watch our team a lot, you notice they smile a lot. They do enjoy playing, and they compete. I was really proud of them tonight. These games aren't easy. They know it's an exhibition game. Doesn't count on the stats or on the record or anything. And they came out. After the first couple of minutes, you could tell there was a little bit of rust. And then after that, we were locked in and focused the rest of that first half. So a lot of that comes from Sabrina. I mean, she if you came to practice every day, she plays to win every drill, every little scrimmage, every 2-possession game, whatever the case may be, she plays to win. And that sets the tone for the rest of them. So, yeah, she plays with a lot of joy. I mean, she truly is. If you were just a fan of basketball, that's the person you should watch and emulate. She's not going to jump higher than anybody else or run faster than anybody else, but she's going to play the right way. She's going to play hard, and she competes. And man, she's a good example for any young person out there, young girl or young boy.
And it's just such a value, I'd imagine, too, even when she's not shooting the ball well, even in a game like this, that she's not shooting the ball.
Yeah, and she couldn't care less on that part. Yeah.
Did you learn anything from sitting out a couple games and just watching from a distance?
No, not really. I mean, I watched the games and enjoyed them. I thought the team played well in both games. And, I think any coach would say that you've done your job if you can leave and the team performs, because the honest truth is we prepare them. But as soon as our pregame speech is over, I say the same thing to my assistants. Well, the hay's in the barn. It's up to them. And I've got an amazing staff, and they had them ready. And, Sabrina's a coach. She's just not on salary.
With Washington on Friday, is there anything you guys are preparing for specifically for the Huskies?
I haven't really paid any attention to the Huskies. You know, I saw their game against Mississippi State 2 nights after ours, but that's it. That's the only time I ever watched them. So I taped the game. Don't tell me what happened, because I do like suspense when I go home. And I'm going to watch the game, and we'll prepare in earnest. Oh, yeah. There will be a lot of game tape watched today and tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we'll start prepping.
General thoughts on the league, though?
League's going to be good. I mean, think about it. We have 5 teams in the top, ranked in the top 17. That's really impressive. And in even the teams that were picked toward the bottom, you look at Utah and you look at Colorado and you look at Arizona. Between those 3 teams, I think they're, 31-2? That's pretty good. So, you know, I think you're just going to be ready each and every night. And I love it. I love it. And we prepared ourselves. We had the 9th toughest strength of schedule in the country in non-league. I think people look and they didn't see a lot of glamorous names. That's not what builds an RPI. That's not what tests your team. Play good teams that win games, and that's what we did. We had the toughest schedule in the conference, and I think we'll be ready.
Just overall, do you think that you guys are prepared for that Pac-12 schedule, given what you saw in the non-conference?
Absolutely, and our team is hungry. They're ready to play. Yeah, they're ready to play. I think we're clicking on mostly all of our cylinders right now. Yep.
We have said that Stephen Curry didn't show up tonight.
Steph Curry? Yeah, you know what's really cool, though, is that the time they spent together, he knows who Sabrina is. You know, he knows her game. He knows about our team. And, yeah, she said she was, like, in awe, which is really funny because she's so confident. You know, there's very few people that are going to make her feel that way. But, you know, she loves Steph Curry, and I think he loves her. Certainly knows about her.
Is it nice to see the NBA players in general just kind of being such advocates for not only the WNBA but for women's basketball as a whole?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's neat. It's and it's due. Yeah, I think greatness respects greatness. So when you're in the WNBA, the NBA players got to appreciate that because they're the best in the world. It's actually harder to make a WNBA team. There's 144 players in that league, and there's 400 or so on NBA rosters. So if you're in the WNBA, you're the best of the best. Yep. Happy New Year, everybody. And go Titans.